What's up, peeps? What's going on? What's up, Paxton? What a quarter. What a half, actually, man. 17-17. If anybody would have told you 17-17 was going to be the score at halftime, would you guys have believed that? I don't know. I don't know if I believe it, actually. So we got four people in here. Hey, folks, first off, if you're in the live session, press the like button. Like means attendance. We only got about 10, 15 minutes here during the halftime section. So, hey, guys, just let me know what you guys think. Very interesting to see that Sark started off with a bunch of jumbo personnel package, man. He had, basically Andre Carrick in there as his second tight end, which was, just pretty cool. I mean, you think about it, they had, I think they used the jumbo package 12 times so far over the first 2 weeks. And passing time of possession killed us that first half. Exactly. Time of possession. When they actually got that 20 play drive, man, I think that was something that really killed us, man. Having a 20 play drive here to start the game off, yeah, that was crazy. Also, yeah, Trey, yeah, missed tackles and sloppy play. Yeah, we had more missed tackles, I think, here in the first half than we did all of last week against Bama, man. What's up, Deshaun? What's up, Deshaun? Ryan Watts. Actually, the Ryan Watts play, I didn't think that was a pass interference. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Talking to Steve and the guys like Texas Homer, he had his hands inside, right? And so he was actually looking back for the ball. That shouldn't have been a penalty. That's just my opinion. Yeah, exactly, Trey. BS on the call, man. Just keeping just keep going, guys. D as a whole. Yes, the D is actually settled down after those first two drives, man. So they didn't look too bad. But yeah, we got to definitely do better, man. Perry, you got to do. You got to go in the locker room. What you gonna say to him, Perry? Yeah. So yeah, Renzo definitely, man, missing a lot of tackles, man. We came out flat. Yeah, I think this was a game that I think Texas came out saying that, hey, we just played Bama and we played them like we're supposed to play them. We should win this game. So, yeah, Card is not a good. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's not a good quarterback. It's just he has to be in the exact right system. His anticipation is not like Quinn. You can tell he stares on his receivers. He doesn't throw them open. He waits till they get open and throw the ball, and that's something that Quinn does not do. Quinn throws you open. Quinn is like that guy when it comes to throwing the ball. So it's just two different quarterbacks. And Card, you can tell he's still a little bit hurt. He had a chance to when he scrambled to the left, he had a chance to actually run for some yards, and he threw the ball, basically out of bounds. I think he had a time to actually run, but he's a little bit hurt. The score at Gus is 17-17, man. This was not supposed to be a close game. If you watched their first two games, they were really slow. Yeah, but they played against Houston. Kind of like an inter Texas rivalry there, and then Army's always hard to play. They could not run the ball at all. They've been running it up on us pretty much the whole game. We've actually kind of settled down on actually stopping the run here. So basically, stopping them those last two drives on the running game has been great for us. But yeah, we've definitely got to do better, man. We have definitely got to do better. Hey, Deshaun, exactly. He holds the ball too long. He doesn't anticipate the throws. What he does is, he basically holds and waits till his guys get open instead of throwing them open. So, yeah, I'm totally with you, man. Totally with you. What else? What other comments we got here? Our run blocking has not been the best at all. We got to shore that up, man. Texas looks like they have. Yep, like deer in the headlights. I'm not gonna look. Rojo's stepping up. I like what Rojo's doing. He's balling. Bijan doesn't look the same, like today. He looks like a little hesitant. So if he's gonna be just a tad bit hesitant today, man, definitely let Rojo carry it. Run some Rocat, and that's like their diamond formation or like their 30 personnel package. Definitely run some Rocat and let Rocat do his thing. Randall Jackson, they've been playing very soft coverage on the receivers. Exactly. I think they're scared of these receivers, Randall, because these guys are a very cohesive unit. So these guys have been together for 2, maybe 3 years. So a lot unlike Bama's, wideouts last week. Bama's wideouts are all transfer for the most part. They're all pretty new, pretty fresh. But here, these guys have been playing with each other for, like for quite some time. Exactly. No late hit. It should have been a late hit. Brandon, I'm with you. They don't have any respect for Card at all. Let me see. UTSA should use momentum on their advantage. If they score TD in the second half, I'll be surprised. Exactly. I think Texas is settling down. Texas has settled down into this, and I think they're going to be good, man. We as the offense are doing better. Defense and offense needs to cut. Yep. I'm with you there, Trey. Nothing. I'm going to put a foot up. I got you. That's in your response to going to the locker room. Hey, George, perfect. Moro. Not Rojo, but we need Mo. Yeah, I get you. Mo Roshan Johnson. Um, More, yeah, exactly, folks. More Rocat. I think that we're going to see a lot of that. I want to see if they're going to do like a little bit of the jumbo package with Rojo in there as well. I think that can be very effective. But honestly, through the first two games with the jumbo package, it hasn't been that successful against the run. I mean, well, not against run, but for the run, it's been really successful in the passing game to get an extra blocker in there. So basically having Carey coming there as the second tight end. We look pretty terrible out there. Coach doesn't trust Carr for good reason. Bijan's playing hurt. We can't run block, and how's O-line stopping us? Yeah, I'm with you. But I don't think their O-line is stopping us. I think what they're doing is passing quick. Yeah, Bama laid the blueprint out for us, last week. In that last drive, in that 2-minute drive, for Bryce, quick throws, don't let the defensive line get set, and that's exactly what UTSA is doing. Third string O line, and they suck in the run game except against us. Well, I'm for the first piece. I think they kind of showed up that run game here in those last couple drives. Let's see. A couple more questions before we have to log out, folks. I do not see anyone outside of Rojo bringing the juice. Rojo's bringing the juice. On the defensive side of the ball, Anthony Cook is actually doing pretty well as well. It's just that the rest of the secondary needs to step up. Ryan Watts is playing physical as well. He did miss a tackle, but hey, teams are going to miss tackles, tackles. It's just a matter of, are we having guys swarm to the ball to actually, help out for those missed tackles, man. I don't think Texas has a chance. I'm not going to say that. You just think last week against Kent State, OU was up 7-3 against Kent State. So things happen, man. UTSA is a better team than Kent State. So yeah, we definitely got a shot, man. We definitely got a shot. It's a rivalry game. We always, pack our suitcase for that game and have a hard fought game. Our quick passing to the perimeter is working well. Yes, they're going sideline to sideline. I think what they're trying to do now is go sideline to sideline to open up the middle to have more running lanes there for Rojo and Bijan. Do you think that Worthy has a problem with fighting for the ball? No, I don't think so. He's just, you got to understand, Rojo. So I'm sorry, not Rojo, but Worthy's a smaller guy too, guys. I mean, it's going to be you got to get him running to get yardage. So on a slant or a fade or a post where he can run, he can catch and run. I mean, him fighting for a ball at, what's he, 6'1", 165 pounds. He's not that physical to be that small of a guy. All the credit we built over the Bama game is gone. Not necessarily. I mean, if we win the game, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hot take, Rojo is a more productive player than Bijan. He takes what the play gives him. Now, folks, Bijan's shoulders hurt. The coach just say Bijan was day-to-day. So you can see Bijan's a little bit passive here because, yeah, he has a shoulder injury there. But I'm with you. Rojo for this game is more productive. We need to have Rojo in this game. What we got here, Deshaun, need to break open some. Yes, I'm with you. Some of that go-go offense for Brendan Marion, man. Got to have it, man. So if we can get Brendan Marion in there, man, to get some of that go-go offense, implemented with a little bit of Rojo, some key line. I want to see Jonathan Brooks. do his thing as well. Yeah, so if that can happen, that'd be great. I got somebody trying to join in. I think Lando's trying to join. Paxton, I think some of the possession. Paxton, when you say, I think time of possession was the biggest problem. Yes, definitely. Let's see what time it is, folks. I don't want to miss none of the game. I just want to get you guys, just to get some of you guys' comments in. They did not come out excited. Exactly. I think they came out flat-footed there, folks. Give me a second. I just want to see the score. Here we go. Got to give it up to UTSA. They did everything they had to do to win this game. Texas did respond, so that's good. Exactly. What adjustments are you going to make to get back in the game? And Texas is doing great at the adjustment piece. I think this Texas team last year probably would have folded. But you can see that, look, they've gotten back in the game. The game is tied up. go stop UTSA at the top of the third quarter because they do get the ball back, and then go back and pound the rock and score. It's going to be an ugly game. It can be an ugly win, but a dub's a dub, right? Oh no, baby, 40 acres land. My boy 40, what's going on, 40? Exactly, Paxton. Those deep throws Quinn would hit. Me and 40 and Homer and Steven and Lando, we all been saying that is Quinn is one of those guys that makes amazing throws, man. Yeah, and Locked on Longhorns as well. You know, we all got a group chat, and Quinn, dude, Quinn's special. Quinn is special, man. He's freaking special. More questions here. I'm sorry, not UTA. UTSA got the ball out quick last week too. I'm surprised I'm not seeing more press. Yes, especially with our cornerbacks. We got bigger cornerbacks too, especially with Watts. But you know, it is what it is. We don't have the depth at cornerback as well either. You know, Jameson is a little bit nicked up too. Talking about Jameson, they gave up that big play that got called back. We know Jameson's boom or bust, right? And so that one was a bust play. Luckily, we got bailed out with a penalty. How our defense comes out in the first drive after halftime will set the tone. Yes, hey Hutch, I'm with you on that, big dude. We gotta pretty much set the tone there. We weathered the storm, and that's what I told my wife. I told my wife, look, we took their best punch. They came out with everything, took their best punch. I got a special guest, Lando's coming in. Lando, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, Nino?
Man, I'm just saying, look, we just took their best punch, right?
Yep.
Their best punch. They came out, guns blazing. We took their best punch, onside kick, weathered the storm here.
Yep.
Game's tied. Got to come out after halftime. Got to stop them on that first drive and then come down and score. You know what I'm saying? You got to come out and score.
Yeah, that's a good comment right there. We weathered the storm. Couldn't agree more, honestly. They had kind of the defense on the ropes. I don't think they expected to play as physical of a ball game as they got.
Yeah.
Like Jeff Traylor, that's a well-coached team. Obviously, we kind of expected that as fans, but I think Texas was a little bit shell-shocked that opening drive. They didn't think they were going to be tackling a 285-pound tight end 3 times to extend those drives and, get those short first downs. But regardless, the bottom line is whether they expect to or not, we've got to tackle better. Too many missed tackles. And Sarkisian said that right before the halftime began there, during his interview. So as he was jogging off the field, so he's going to address it, and I'm sure they'll get it corrected. So I'm not really too worried.
Yeah, man. Same here. Here, hey Paxton, I don't want to look. Freshmen are great, but this is the problem that we have at Texas is that we expect freshmen to shave us every year. We gotta get the ball. Get the ball to Whittington, get the ball to Worthy, get the ball to Sanders. We got the playmakers. I don't think we need to bring in some of these guys now. Just play the guys we got. Worthy, Whittington, Sanders, Gunnar Helm, Bijan, Rojan, Keelan, and Jonathan Brooks. I think we can definitely run on these guys, especially like on the tackles. Hey, Lando, Christian Jones has some really good blocks, man. He had a really good block that sprung in that hole for Bijan. So, yeah, man, we got time. We got time, folks.
Hey, that adjustment too, man. To the touchdown drive after they had just gone up 17-7, when the drive that made it 17-14 with Steve Sarkisian, that was a great. I tweeted this too. That was a great adjustment by basically just because they were crowding the box early, right? And then they were stacking the box. There was nothing going in the run game, and they were still winning at the point of attack too, which also made it more difficult than it should have been. But the adjustment was get the ball out quick to the perimeter on quick hitting throws to Xavier Worthy and Jordan Whittington, and we started moving the chains that way. And then we saw some of the Rocat stuff sprinkled in there in the Wildcat formation with Rojo, who is literally putting the team on his back on a couple of those plays there to extend drives, which that was cool to see the adjustment though. That might have saved the game right there because we were on the ropes there for a second. So
gotcha, man. This is the Kansas State game all over again.
Yeah.
Right? This is the Kansas State where, I don't think it's that bad to the sense that we don't have like quarterbacks who can throw the ball this game, but Hudson can throw the ball, but Hudson just has to be more decisive, man. He's been so indecisive. Yeah. He's had a couple times where he's had wide open guys. It's just throw them open. Don't wait till they're open and then throw the ball. Throw them open, man. But that's reps.
Yep. It's reps and the processing speed. Agreed. I'm with you there, Nino. And we all kind of seem to be on the same page there as well, kind of behind the scenes. But Hudson, again, credit to him. He played his ass off last week on a bum ankle.
Yeah.
Again, that was the thing that I said in the chat too, man. That stuff does improve with time and with reps, like you're alluding to. But for context, that's what we're saying. The play when they had the holding, I think it was on Christian Jones when they threw that jump ball to Jatavion Sanders in the end zone. That ended up being a holding, right? Hudson Card had JT Sanders on the check down, running across the field. He just didn't see it in time, and then that's what flushed him out of the pocket. He tried to extend the play, and then that's when holds happen a lot. You start to get these DBs or these D linemen pursuing laterally, so you have more of a propensity to hold on and get outside the shoulder pads and grab cloth and those types of situations. But he'll get better.
Definitely. Hey, King Kunta, man, I'm reading your comment here. Yeah. Hey, look, I got a feeling we're going to see a lot more Roshan and that Rocat this half, because I think Sark has seen that was a formation that it looks like they're not prepared for. So we actually ran the ball pretty well there. And then it gets us so many looks, because I got a feeling that we're going to finally pass out of this formation. Like we haven't passed out of this formation since Sark's been here, but having a guy like Roshan who can really pass the ball because he was a quarterback in high school, it's going to, just hopefully work out. Let's see. What else we got? When's the game coming back on?
I think we're still good. We got a couple more minutes, but yeah, I don't have it on currently in the room that I'm in. So
yeah, I don't
let us know. That'd be clutch.
I'm just waiting for my wife to kind of scream it up that the game's back on. Yeah. Facts. Okay, so the kind of games where you realize freshmen 4 and 5 stars are not inherently better than upper class 2 or 3 stars.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of twofold, sometimes threefold, depending on the situation. But absolutely, I mean, having the athletes, but only one. It's only one step, right? You've got to go ahead. I'll let you take it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think. But Bones, who's our upperclassmen that are 2 stars and 3 stars that are on the offense? So I mean,
I think he's talking about UTSA. He's saying like talent doesn't always win.
Okay.
It doesn't always like outshine a more well coached team, more coherent group of guys that have played together and got more experience, right? All that stuff comes into play. But it is what it is.
Oh, also, just seeing this game. Hopefully Quinn is healthy for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt he's a difference maker. I mean, in every sense of the word. Like we were talking about the velocity on the short perimeter throws. You don't realize that you lack that until you see a guy like Quinn Ewers just do it differently than everybody else. It's crazy. Yeah.
And then once you have it, and then like after that, and you don't have it, it really becomes apparent how good it is. Right?
Yep. You get that little taste. You're like teased with the exposure to it, and then it's gone again after 2 drives against Alabama.
Yeah, Jackson. Bo Davis had a voice at halftime. I hope he did.
Hell yeah,
crazy on him. We need that.
Yeah.
What's this, guys? Our offensive line is not playing good at all. Well, okay,
I agree with that. I mean,
they're not run blocking well, but
run blocking correct,
which is so frustrating because Card has had plenty of time back there to make some stuff happen. He's had check downs, everything that he had available to him, and he hasn't utilized that. That's where I think we're going to see the beauty of having Quinn back in the offense here, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I mean, we need Quinn in the worst way. We need some great second half adjustments, and I think we're going to have that. That's the key to having Gary Patterson on staff. I didn't know that Gary Patterson could be on the field. So when I saw him last week on the field, I was like, oh, this is great. So now he's able to be in the field, get the momentum of the game, go back in the locker room and tell, coach, hey, look, this is what's happening. This is how I would stop you. This is how he's stopping you. So I like that there.
I think just to maybe talk some fans off the ledge here for a second, Nino, I think we have to realize and appreciate like when you are a veteran team, like we're talking about here, like UTSA, they've got guys, especially with the leadership they have at the quarterback position, right? Frank Harris, he's a stud. When you have that type of stability, that type of player, and you have all week to prepare for what you're going to do, your opening game script. That stuff matters. So let's keep into context here that UTSA has both of their touchdowns, one of which was on the opening drive of the game when everybody knows exactly what their role is, what they're going to do. And then the other one is fresh off of a onside kick when your defense is already gassed. So like when you play defense for that many snaps and plays in a row, and then you have to go right back out on the field without a break and do it again, you should give up a touchdown every single time. That's just the way that football goes. That's why it's such a momentum swinging play. So those are their 2 touchdown possessions there. That stuff matters. So let's keep that into context here. Sky ain't necessarily falling. As Chris pops in with the eyeballs, guys.
Hey man, all right, give it up for my brother from another Chris, man. Yeah. Chris Griffin, man. He's a funny guy.
OU fans feeling good right now. It was a great performance today. So hey, respect to them.
Yeah, it's Nebraska who just lost their coach. I don't want to hear about. At least UTSA went 12-0 like last year. So I give it there. We took their best punches, Chris. We talked about this earlier though, Chris. We said this was going to be a quote unquote trap game, and it is, but post the script, as Bones just said, post script plays definitely showed the real offense, and their real offense is something that can be stopped by Texas. The only thing that scares me is Harris's running ability, so he's going to be something to actually have to defend here. We're almost there after halftime, so. Say, Paxton's telling me to stay live. Hey, man, I got to watch the game. But you know what? I might do that. Not today, but maybe.
Yeah, we can figure that out in the future. That'd be fun. That'd be real fun to do, actually. Yeah. I'd love that.
Like a Peyton and Eli kind of thing, but during the game.
That'd be fun. Yeah. And we'll go catch the second half. You guys enjoy. Hook 'em.
All right, man. Second half. See you guys, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in.